Hi everyone, I hope everyone's having an awesome Wednesday afternoon. I know I am for sure. I was super psyched to get started in this challenge and I'm just going to dive right into it. So to further understand this challenge and to be able to give the best response that I can, I had to do some research into some definitions on some terms such as TDSR and credit score. So to jump into that, TDSR, also total debt service ratio, according to lendingmax.ca, is a percentage of gross annual income required to cover payments associated with housing and other debts, such as car loans and credit cards, end quote. An example of this, from what I understand, is let's say that I'm a pharmacist and my gross annual income is $70,000 a year. My TDSR would be the percentage from my $70,000 that I put towards housing, car loans, credit cards, etc. So from waking up this morning and not knowing what the TDSR is till now, I think I have a better further understanding of the concept. Another definition that I had to look up in, because I wasn't crystal clear on it, was credit score. So basically your credit report is a factor used by lenders to determine your credit worthiness for a mortgage, loan, or credit card. With this information, lenders decide whether or not you can be approved, and it can also influence your interest rate you'll be charged. So basically, if you have a high credit score, that's good. If you have a low credit score, that could cause some roadblocks and problems later on. So the scenario that Chris has given us today for our challenge is that we're dealing with two individuals, Robert and Simon. They both want to borrow $35,000 for a car, but the problem is Robert has a lower credit score because he's normally late in paying off bills, which results in him having a higher interest rate. That ties back into my definition of credit score when I said that the interest rate could be changed, influenced on your credit score. So Robert will be paying $832 a month, while Simon is paying $676 a month. The question is, why would Robert's loan be declined if it's an equal amount that they're asking for? So my response to this question is Robert is stated to be late in paying off bills, already giving him a low credit score. Lenders would frown upon this, as it gives them an idea that Robert's TDSR isn't responsible. For example, he could be spending the percentage that should be spent towards obligations such as housing and credit cards towards personal and recreational expenses. With that in mind, it may make lenders ponder whether or not his car loan will be a priority of his, and if he'll be able to manage an acceptable TDSR to keep up and pay off his car loan. As they say, history does repeat itself, so a low credit score may represent that. Although the loan amount is an equal $35,000 between Simon and Robert, Robert's credit score may prevent his loan acceptance. So if you're wondering where I got my information for my responses or definitions for today, you can look it up on lendingmax.ca or creditkarma.ca. This challenge was truly challenging for me because I didn't really have an idea what TDSR or I had a really vague idea on what credit score was walking into it, but I believe this challenge was beneficial for me because I learned something today. Now I know what TDSR is and credit score. This concludes my response to challenge number 2. I'm really looking forward to the other challenges, and I am really looking forward to our Zoom Cloud meeting for our group Google Whiz on December 16th. Hope you guys have an awesome Wednesday evening.